Hey, Miss Diane, how you doing? How you parking tonight? All right. Johnny on the spot, aren't you, girl? He's still laying around. He'll get to playing and messing around, but he was scratching with that one back foot, and I got the toenail trimmed on it, so he's still laying around a little bit. I think something must have bit him. And he'll take them treats, but he don't get really excited about them. You know he's feeling bad. No, he didn't raise much saying about that. He just sat there and let me do it. I don't think he liked what I've done to the trailer. He's not used to all the changes that have took place, and he stays awful close. And he get right on the step, go on the trailer, and just sit there. Well, he'll get used to it good enough. And old shoe devil. Yeah, well, he took every step I took, and every step that tractor took. He got a reason to be wore out. How you doing tonight, Miss She Devil? Damn it. I hate that when that happens. I had a piece of candy in my mouth, bit down on it, and bit my tongue. Ouch. Well, I hope you get feeling better, girl. Seems like that's been going around. That's right, Miss Diane. Maybe we got a YouTube virus or something. Well, it's been nice here today. It's cooled off pretty good. It's 60 degrees here. I mean, 69 degrees here tonight. I didn't know if Angie was still going or not. I stopped in there a while ago for a minute or two. He's been on a while. Hello, Sandman. How you doing tonight? He's bad as we are. How's everything down under, Mr. Van? Hello, Bear. Well, welcome in. Bear, what part of the country are you from? And from your name, I'd say you're a magnet fisherman too. That is really starting to get popular, isn't it? Oh, I can't complain at all, Sam Van. It's been a nice day here today. Hello, buddy. Well, I appreciate the break. There you go. Let Diane take care of you. It didn't rain here today, but I couldn't even. It was nice. It was in the high 80s. I sort of took it easy today, but it's been hotter than heck the last 2 or 3 days. Of course, I've been outside working too, and I'm not used to that. I'm not used to working anymore like I used to. Boy, Diane's on the ball tonight now. And I'll tell you what, that's exactly what we need to do too. All those small channels need to sort of promote each other. Hello, Abe. How you and Mr. Doug doing? I've been missing Abe and Doug all the way around for the last few days. Camp maintenance guy, how you doing tonight? Miss Fairy Dust. Boy, Diane's on a roll. That girl, she's nearly bad as Kenny. Are you feeling any better, Ava? Well, you know about those. You get one like that, you just keep up what you're doing, girl. Sometimes that's the video that just hits a chord with somebody. Publish that thing, let it roll. Hello, Dyson. Hey, River. It don't matter. People eat that up. Some of my videos. Hello, Andrew. How you doing, darling? You be out of luck tonight, 'cause I just drank the last of my booze, and I spent the last of my money on the booze, so I'm tapped out, Andrew. I love it. Well, see, y'all work hard at editing them videos. Maybe that's why I'm still a small channel. But I normally do a one take deal and I don't boot with a video over an hour before I publish it. Just let it go. Oh, Bear's the man you need to talk to, Andrew. You win some, you lose some, don't you, Andrew? If any of you folks in here are new and y'all feel like it, we appreciate the subs and all the channels that Nan been posting. We gonna take a gander at them. Some good folks in here. It's up to them and give us a thumbs up. That helps everybody. Man gotta do what a man gotta do, don't you, Barrett? First thing that happens when you walk up, see some good looking little old gal like Angie, she wants you to buy her a drink. Like that one little gal I knew, she'd wear some of the lowest cut blouses I ever seen in my life. Somebody said something to her about it one day, and she said, "That's my drink getter." I said, "I don't never buy a drink when I got that little cut blouse on." So I guess you ladies got an advantage there for a while. I can open my shirt up, and that don't give me a drink bought it off. Mm-hmm. And they both got claws and both bite. That's just like that saying, got a tiger by the tail. I always added to that a little bit. So, yeah, you got a tiger by the tail, but you can't turn loose. This end sort of smells bad, but that other end bites. River, tell me something. Did you find out what's the matter with you, Buggy? Oh, all right. When they said it was coming from the engine, I sort of wondered about that. That's great, man. You know, sometimes them belts can cause you some problems. I had a Ford pickup one time, and all of a sudden it went from knocking. I mean, knock it bad. I checked oil, did everything in the world on it. I just happened to see a fan belt that had a cut in it. I just took my knife and cut it, and that was it. That was the knock in that engine. I was fixing to send the thing to the shop. I thought it had an engine fixing blow. Had another deal. My buddy here got one of them fancy 0 turn uh, lawnmowers. Same thing happened to him. He had a belt that got cut. That thing went to slapping and knocking, and he ordered a new engine for it before they figured out what was wrong with it. You gonna get the head up till you meet up like you planned on doing, Ripper? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, I could run with that one, Angie, but I'm gonna be nice. It's pretty early in the evening. Getting closer to closing time, that might change. Well, ain't no telling what'll happen in here, Bubby. The women in here get for tough. Whew. Sometimes they get going in here, and this one of them yesterday night. You can't beat that deal, Angie. Ava, you and Doug feel like coming up or not? I know it. I'm scared to. I just spell it instead of say it. No, seriously, I think Kenny is finding out that they're getting put to sleep sort of sap your strength for a few days. He's not quite as stout as he thought he was. He slept more lately than I've seen. Well, that's all right. You better look than Doug is anyway. You mean you let him off his leash, Ava? Dang, I bought gas yesterday. It was under $3. I bet you gas price goes down before election gets here. Dang. Let's see, we just got class folks in here, buddy. and I like to hear Doug talk anyway. Dude, it's been dropping down here in Texas. Hello, Doug.
Hello.
There you go. I had to look at the cat, Doug.
Yeah.
Hello, Ava. You the Lone Ranger today?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Boy, you got it made, don't you, Doug? Got her mom. She can't talk.
Still talk.
You feeding pretty rough, Ava? Well, that answered that. You're going to have to do all the talking tonight, Doug, and make her cough when she talks. Say,
You wanna kiss me? He says no.
how long you been sick, Ava?
Since Monday.
I haven't been on here very much. I thought I was just missing y'all. Yeah. I put a pad in from my RV and had to move it and do a bunch of junk and spread about 12 yards of gravel or concrete, crushed concrete. That's some neat stuff, man. I put that concrete pad down and run that tractor over it, and it's like cement now. It just run over it one time. But I got it up in the air now anyway.
Yeah.
Ava, you can get in the picture. You don't have to talk. You just use hand signs. There you go.
What you
Now,
do to it?
don't be making any obscene ones now. Hey, that's a neat ceiling. Doug, you know you can't fix that thing right. They've got to do it.
Yeah.
You sat it on the volume button and the volume went all the way down.
They freaking out. You.
We lost you for a second. What?
I said they're freaking out over here because me and Doug carrying a conversation on.
There's people who've never heard him talk. We always say he talks over here, but they don't believe it till they're over here.
You got where he talks a little bit on yours. He'll say yes and no.
Yeah.
Lord help. Well, I know Ava's had a rough week. You had a rough one, Doug?
Oh, not too bad.
He's been putting up with me.
That's what I was talking about. You think I was talking about work or what?
He's taking good care of me.
Yes, dear.
Yep. And I've had this, not this particular one, but I've had a mask on 24 hours a day since Monday. I have really bad asthma and bronchial problems every fall. It's my worst time of the year. and but I've had a fever with it this year. I don't usually have fevers with my asthma, but I've been coughing so much, so in case I'm contagious, I've had this on, so I didn't make him sick. And has anybody ever thrown up in their mask before? Raise your hand. I can't say it was fun.
Hey, yeah, they're asking in comment, how's your mom doing, Doug?
She's doing really good. She's back home now.
Still doing physical therapy,
Mhm.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
but in her own bed.
Well, I tell you what, you had a lot of folk praying for her.
Yeah.
We appreciated it too. We told her.
Them good folks on here, and I hate to tell them that. I don't want to get them a big head.
Hey, I'm a good cook, Doug. Who knew? You never tell me.
That's like Ava, isn't it, Doug? You give her a compliment, you can't live with her for a week.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That's hard to drink coffee through that mask, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, there's something in the air. Everybody I've talked to's got a headache or stopped up or something. Well, old Rocky even feeling bad tonight. I don't know, something, he got a place on his neck, something bit him.
Oh no.
I don't know if it was a brown recluse spider or copperhead or what, but it's sure he's got a big raw spot on his neck. He ain't too perky tonight. Well,
Poor boy.
yeah, he's gonna be all right, but he just sort of laying around, not like him much. He done got where he thinks he's a movie star. Every time I open this live stream up, well, he's right up there in my lap. He got to get on screen for a while. Crazy dog.
That and the fact that we're always saying give him a TREAT.
Yeah, that dog got it moved. He runs the show around here. I tell you what's funny, he even gets along with cats, or most cats. They got one tomcat around here, big old cat. He's nearly as big as Rocky. Oh, Rocky will light him up now. I ain't never seen him try to fight him. I mean, bite him or anything, you know. But when that cat sees Rocky, he gets a dead run, and Rocky's in a dead run right behind him. Hey, Angie, I was glad to hear that you're going to get to go to the shindig.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask you, Angie, have you got a portable oxygen generator, or you got one that plugs in the wall? Now, we didn't talk about you and Ava. We were talking about the puppy.
What?
Talking about them both being beautiful. But I know damn well and well I ain't talking about me and Doug. Doug, you about like me. You'd make a damn ugly woman. You know it.
got all kinds of pictures in my head now. Did you wear heels?
Okay, my wife had to have oxygen all the time, Andrew. Just a little hint: get a Rick to pick one of these inverters up that you can plug in a cigarette lighter or wire to a battery or anything, and that way you got a backup. You can just plug your one that you use in the house and that inverter and be running down the highway and it'll work. You know, she was bad enough that she couldn't go over 15 minutes without it. But it makes a hell, I've seen a couple old gals that had a mustache as heavy as Doug. But I wouldn't have dated either one of them. What you got?
Root beer barrel.
Ava, you ever seen, and I might be going back too long for this, but you ever remember a root beer candy they had that looked like a little barrel?
Yeah.
I saw one of them other packages of them things the other day. I didn't even know they made them anymore.
I remember the little wax soda bottles with the candy soda pops. You popped it, you drank it, and then you chewed the wax up.
We used to always take them things, bite the head off of them, and get the juice out of them, and stick a string down in the middle of them, make a candle out of them.
Oh, that's cool.
But I tell you what, you can sure make you a backup easy like that. Yeah, root beer barrels. I didn't even know they made them stupid things anymore. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Well, you know, they couldn't get by with making candy and stuff like it is now. Used to make peanuts in a little round paper tube, and they'd put money in them. There'd be a penny in them, or a nickel, or a quarter, or something like that. You know, they just all had money in there. Everybody been handling it in them peanuts. Now they'd lock them up in a heartbeat for doing that. Well, them good times. People didn't worry about all this crap then.
You singing tonight?
Don't shave it off, Doug. Please don't shave it off.
Yeah.
I asked him if he was going to sing.
Be like my daughter. One day she said, "Dad, you need to shave your mustache off." Okay, so one night I was trimming the mustache up and I nicked it a little bit, and I said, "Hell with it." So I just shaved it off. About 3 days later, my daughter walked up to me and said, "Dad, you need to grow that mustache back. It's too damn far from your nose to your mouth." I'm laughing. I think that's the only time in the last 40 years I haven't had a mustache.
I have never seen him without a mustache.
Always.
He used to have like handlebar ones that came way down here.
You love to see my mustache any kind of way. You'll love to be a handlebar or take, what do they call them, Bohemians or something like that.
I want him to grow it long so he can twist it and curl it up.
Yeah. Oh, I've had a handlebar before that's out like this. Wax it.
Yeah. See?
But they like a wet cat when that wax gets out of it, you know. The I don't know, man. And you know, the way I got started wearing a mustache, me and a buddy of mine were pretty young bucks, and we were deer hunting, and we made a bet that we had to grow a mustache, and we couldn't. We were bow hunting, and we couldn't shave that mustache off until we killed a deer with a bow. Well, I killed one that year and shaved it off, and didn't like it, and grew it back, and I've been with had one ever since. Hello, William. How you feeling, buddy? William been under the weather too. He got a bunch of ribs messed up. Had a car run over him or sideswiped him.
Mm.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing a little better, William. Well, you get all your planting and plowing done.
Were you talking to Doug?
Yeah.
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 We're just sitting there going, huh? What?
Well, you know, it's funny. We rained for about the last 2 weeks, the first time this summer, and everything here is growing like crazy now. There were some tomato plants in the garden that just never did make any tomatoes. They were just burnt up. And I couldn't believe it. I walked out there the other day and they're putting new leaves on and just growing like crazy. I figured they were dead. Them ribs are not fun. I can testify to that, Peace Dragon. I had a story I told them in here the other day about something that happened to me. And we're trying to keep William from going back and looking at that episode. I don't want him hurting from them ribs. They give me hell about it. I made a mistake telling them about it, I think. What you been doing this week? Just trying to get better, Ava?
I was in bed Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday. Do I hear text? My fever starts till Thursday.
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yesterday I was cranky. Today I'm kind of ornery.
Yeah, we don't want to go there tonight, Diane. You get Ava started laughing, she'll have to go to coughing then.
Yeah.
Now, you been working on any of your videos? Or you just been taking it easy?
Mainly taking it easy. Got one about to finish up here in a minute, and if it does, I'm going to celebrate. I had to update all my drivers on my computer, all my video drivers, sound drivers, and update my editor. It's not done yet, so I'm not going to holler.
I keep putting off getting back. I've got a dozen videos, I guess, that are videos. I need to settle down and put some on. I don't know why. I just haven't got around to it. And I don't. Y'all work awful hard on y'all, and I'm lazy. It's usually just one take, and you get what you get. And if you don't get it, well, that's fine. Maybe we catch you on the next one. No.
Come on. No, you stay over there. Stay over there.
You talking to Doug or the cat?
To Pumpkin. Stay over there.
Damn, Doug.
I know.
Hands on the table.
I could make a comment, but I won't.
That's what he usually says. Hands on the table.
Well, I ain't worried about Doug. Somebody asked how I'm feeling. I said, with my fingers. Mm-mm-mm. I'll tell you what, it don't. And one good thing about getting sick, when you start getting better, well, you know it's when it really aggravates you that you're feeling bad.
Yep. Been hollering at it today.
Your eyes itching too.
Oh, they're tired. Yeah, and they're itchy.
Well, I got my eyes.
They're really swollen still.
I thought you just makeup just came off.
It did. I haven't had any on.
Well, I'm glad you can't reach that computer screen and slap me.
I can pop him.
Damn, Doug, I'm sorry.
That was in the shoulder, not the mouth. The shoulder. I don't know why I jerked his head like that. They're gonna think I did that for real. Everybody's gonna be mad at me. Stop it.
Yeah, I can tell already. Doug's not quite housebroke either.
Nowhere near it.
Mm-mm. I told somebody I was housebroke. I just wasn't weaned. And I'd rather have a house that's got a back porch on it than a house broke goes out to the back porch.
Pumpkin, no. What? Well, I usually sit here and hold it for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kenny don't want to sleep on us again. Either that or you got him a girlfriend. He ain't been back in here since I asked him that question tonight, though. I asked him if he liked big boobs or little boobs, and he didn't answer me. He ain't been back since. Maybe he's inventory. I would love to get on that ship when Kenny goes on that cruise. Oh, Lord. I line him up with about a half a dozen good looking women, and just poor old Kenny never would get it over with.
Pumpkin, no. That's why he keeps coming. Because that's what I do to tell him to come here. I go like this. Are those barrels good?
Well, where's Monkey at?
He's in the other room. We only got one troublemaker in here right now, and that's Doug. No, it's Pumpkin.
I knew that was coming. Doug, you ever notice when if you're sort of quiet, you get blamed for everything?
Yeah, it seems that way, don't
it? Just say yes, dear, and go ahead.
You want me to lean over so you can have your whole face on the camera? Well, look, you did it again. Look, here's all this space.
Well, we can't see from the shoulders down, so we don't know what's going on.
Oh, really? He just propped the iPad up with my bottle of hand sanitizer.
My arm is getting sore.
Hey! Hand sanitizing. Ruby barrel.
There you go. That drive. When I put Kenny on that solo deal and blow him up, that drives him crazy. Well, I never said I meant it, Diane. I say yes, dear, and no, dear. Yes, darling, and no, darling. I won't mean it, but I'll say it anyway. I'm too damn old to change. And what I told somebody the other day, I said, I'm too damn old to die young, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, Lord. Well, Diane, that's just like you women. There's a hell of a lot of things y'all say, too, that you don't mean. And I ain't going to get into them. Do what? Mm-mm-mm. I didn't say a word, Diane. If I didn't pick on Diane just a little bit, well, she'd think something was wrong. Well, y'all got anything still in the ground growing, Doug, or did y'all got everything pretty well wrapped up?
I'm not sure how far along the beans are, but I think corn's probably getting pretty ripe.
You know, you talking about soybean?
Yeah.
It's a funny deal down here where I live. They try to plant soybeans for years, and they'd grow, but they wouldn't put a bean on. And they finally got some kind of crossbreed soybean that'll work down here, so they got where they're growing them now. But they'd plant a whole field of them, and they wouldn't put a bean on. Now, 150 miles north of here, they could plant them.
That's weird.
The night's not over though, Diane. Y'all missed out on that other night in here, Ava.
What happened?
I don't even remember what Diane said, but anyway,
What'd you
I
do?
don't remember what she said, but anyway, I got it tangled up and called her a man, and ooh, that did not set too good. And then I asked her if she was into men and women, and that damn sure didn't set good. Good night, William. I hope you have a good one, bud.
Oh, if I better not be stuck. I will fall like a baby.
You do what?
Well, my video's been 100% finalizing for 4 minutes now. I said if it gets stuck now, I'm gonna cry like a baby.
Oh. Hello, Charles. How you doing, buddy? Oh, that's right. You said she was a one woman. Oh, no, there we go. I picked and screw it up again. It was a one man woman. And I said she was a one woman man or something. I don't know. I don't remember what I said, but I was in plenty of trouble anyway.
Oh, yes!
You made it, huh?
What you gotta understand is that's a 6-hour video, so you can imagine how long it took to process.
Dang.
Got a brand new overnight line with me playing flute. And pretty pictures.
Yeah, y'all getting ready to hit the road, aren't you? Joe. Shoot. Hell, I'm going to match you on that one, Abel. I put more women to sleep on here than anybody else on YouTube does. That's what they tell me anyway.
Oh, that makes me very happy.
I bet. Well, how many channels you got now? 4.
4.
Damn, that ought to keep you out of trouble. No, never mind. That ought to keep you busy. I guess I'm cheaper than buying medicine, Joe. Well, I ain't never figured out why this channel goes anyway, so. I sure as hell ain't figured out why I do this every night. It's a long way from one video and one live screen. I guess so. Yeah, that, and you don't have to fake a headache. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh, that sounds like one of them laughs.
What? It sounded like a fart, maybe, from over there with Douglas?
Cats.
It was not the cat.
Them cats can belch loud, can't they?
He farted during one of my morning lives once. He's over in the rocking chair. I'm the only one on camera, and it ripped. So I just acted like nothing happened. And then
You do that.
Got yelled at when I was done.
Then do that right in the middle of one of your songs, and that might be interesting.
Can you keep the beat? Remember when we all used to do those armpit ones? Don't act like you didn't. I know you did. I've seen you do it.
Hey.
Are you trying to read this?
That's one thing that Rocky has been better about. I had another little Boston Screwtail for a while, and that little dude would fart and then turn around and look at his butt like, where in the hell did it come from? And he'd just leave, you know. Now, Rocky don't do that so far. He probably just hadn't thought about it.
We had a dog that did that, but also, if Doug farted, the dog would look at his own butt. It didn't matter who did it. The dog looked at his own butt. Well, I'm just telling on you. Let me be quiet.
Oh.
I got nothing to tell on. See, that's me with the halo right there. You can't see the chat.
I'll tell you what, I used to date a little old gal that was, or we were friends, and she was crazy. I mean, she'd do anything. You'd be walking down the mall and walk up behind a couple, and she'd reach out and pinch that gal on the butt and then turn around and walk off. Just leave me standing there, you know. do stuff like that all the time. I got her back one day. I could feel like I was sort of had something I need to get rid of, and we were in a real crowded place. And I farted real loud, and then turned around and looked at her and said, "Damn, girl, you all right?" That got she quit messing with me quite so damn much. It found out that it worked both ways.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's great.
Damn, I just could see part of that from the screen, and I couldn't tell which finger she was pointing at Doug. I thought you make ugly hand signs, Doug.
I don't know.
I was trying to get my spray. Can you put it back? Thanks.
Jolly, how you doing tonight, yeah? Oh, me.
My lips now.
Hang on just a minute. I'll be right back. Let me do something here. I'm back.
You never laughed.
Oh, okay.
We're like,
Damn, I'm past myself going and coming. No, Ava, be nice.
I'm being nice.
Oh, Ava, Doug gonna pick you ladies up in here one of these nights. He gonna come on here and say, "Hello, darling. How y'all doing?"
Do it. What? Did you just do your little growl? He's got a sexy little growl. Do it. Do it. Oh, come on. He won't do it.
That's-
Maybe you got to poke him before you growl.
I know what'll make him growl.
I ain't going there. Say, oh, baby.
He ain't gonna growl.
Hey, T, how you doing, girl? Yeah, I tell you what, I enjoyed that deal on that machinery you got and stuff the other day, Joe.
Oh, the tractor.
Man, you ought to see that rock saw that he's putting together. That thing's a monster. He got all kind of rocks and stuff he polished up. And then Janice got to showing a bunch of them on here that were from Australia. You didn't really know what they were, but
Oh, wow.
boy, it was some pretty rock. Were you on here that night?
No.
Yeah. That's all right, Joe. You say enough to get in trouble with Ann. Oh, I'm just mean as ever to you. That's what they tell me anyway. Yeah, I didn't do that, Joe. That answers me.
You just let me out. I'll be right back.
Okay. T, what you been up to today? Ain't no use changing now. You talk to them, two of my ex-wives, and they probably agree with you. Well, I figure I done lived this long, and I ain't no use trying to change now. I don't think I could anyway. So you're looking at what you get. That's it. If I was quiet as Doug, people think I was sick.
Well, I can say I've never been as quiet as I've been this week. Ever.
Never been as what?
Quiet. Quiet.
Huh?
Gonna take that video 2.5 hours to load
Good Lord.
on YouTube, and then it has to finalize. So that'll be about 3.5 hours.
See, I got to heal up first. I can't tell no more stories for a while. I'm curious to see how Roy and Becky, they got that Starlink in.
Oh, that's
And see how that's working for them, because they're right out in the middle of nowhere.
that'd be nice.
Well, and supposedly I'm reading that where Starlink's dropping the price on all that stuff. I don't know how true all that is. I don't know if they're cutting service too, or
Oh.
yeah, I don't want Ava laughing too damn much. Get one of them little giggles going.
Oh boy.
That Starlink is that may be the way to go shortly. I think it's gonna kill these other internet, especially if they get that price down just a little bit. And boy, it's supposed to be fast uploading. You know, your videos and stuff like. They said you could have 4 or 5 different uh, stuff on it, like a laptop and iPads and that kind of stuff, all on that one service. Well, that's not too bad if you can run all that stuff on it.
Mm.
Are you still doing most of your stuff on the phone, Ava?
I do all my. I do a lot of my filming with my phone, but I do my editing on the computer.
Hello, Michael Ann. Here comes more trouble right there now. Michael Ann getting plenty of trouble.
Oh.
Damn,
Sorry. Dropped a bunch of stuff on the floor.
I thought you was throwing stuff at Doug there for a minute.
Like my cup, my phone. I don't need to see.
My label blew up.
Just about.
Are you feeling bad, girl?
neck's tired.
Don't stay on here too long now if you get the feeling rough. I know how that goes. It's weird how you can feel pretty decent in the daytime. As soon as the sun goes down, you start feeling bad again.
Yeah. I gotta get comfortable. There.
But you get where you need to go, you do it. We won't think nothing about it.
Don't show my feet. Got my feet in his lap.
Your feet were what?
That's it.
Got my feet in his lap.
Oh, damn! I thought you said something else, and I ain't gonna comment on that. What you think you hear and what you hear sometimes is different.
Oh, Pumpkin, no. You get back up there. Go on. Go on.
They want to know if you're gonna do your show in the morning.
I don't think I can. I'm gonna shoot for Wednesday.
And what you need to do is invite you a couple people up there and let them do the talking.
Yeah, I thought about doing that. Oh, my head. It's awful early in the morning, though. Find
Yeah.
volunteers.
It wouldn't do any good inviting me up. I'd be sitting there with one eye open and one eye closed and not lockjaw. Well, I tell you what, I had to go around this morning on that coffee. I always put coffee creamer in it and or milk if I got it. I woke up this morning, didn't have any coffee creamer. I was like, oh crap! And I got to looking around, and I had a can of that Pet's condensed milk. You know, sweet milk. Mm-hmm. That got me by today anyway. That wasn't too bad. Sugar and cream at the same time. Oh, never mind. I ain't going there. Yeah, Kenny must have went to sleep again tonight.
Let's see where my foot is.
It's different anyway, Jolly. Diane.
You give me a foot rub.
It takes 3 days for that damn stuff to melt after you had it in the icebox, though. And it sure makes you. I don't like cold coffee. That's the only thing about keeping it in an icebox. Coffee's supposed to be hot, ain't it, Doug?
Yeah.
What? No, a couple of ice cubes in it.
No.
Ice cubes. Ice cubes are for whiskey.
I like them in whiskey too.
Hotter the better.
I get those about a half a cup of coffee, especially that first one in the morning. And if it cools down too much, I'll be chunking it in the microwave and get it hotter. If it don't just about burn your mouth, well, it's too cold.
Yeah.
Hang on, girl. I'm not trying to get rid of you, but you don't need to be talking on this thing, Ava.
Do the talking. Do the talking.
I know you got to have some stories about. Doug, you got to have some stories about Ava. You need to tell us a story about Ava.
I don't know. I can't think of any right now.
Chicken. I bet you got a whole dictionary full of them. We can see how red Ava's ears can turn. Yeah, Doug knows which side of the biscuit he's buttered on, don't he?
Come on, tell us.
Doug's a smarter man than to do that. Is Ava pretty hard to get along with first thing in the morning, Doug, or she got before she gets her coffee?
She's not too bad early.
Not too bad.
Nah.
She liked that answer. You get a brownie point for that.
I gave you a thumbs up.
She's all right.
That'd be like my wife somebody asked her, how's Ronnie in the morning when he first gets up? You know, is he grouchy or what? And she said, I don't know. I ain't never heard him speak before he got that first cup of coffee down. I'd be like Doug.
Yeah.
I know Doug's pretty smart, though. He gets up and makes coffee first. He gives it to Ava before he.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some things just pay dividends, don't they, Doug?
Yeah. Yeah, that works pretty good.
My wife used to drive me crazy, though. I'm real quiet in the morning when I wake up, especially before I had that first cup of coffee. And she'd wake up in the morning like a damn magpie. I'd be wanting to say, shut up. You know, I didn't, but I'd want to. And it just tickled the hell out of her. She'd just aggravate the crap out of me first thing in the morning. My buddy I deer hunt with and his wife used to just sit there and roll laughing at her. Lord. Uh-oh. Sarah wants to know who snores the loudest. You wake yourself up snoring, Ava?
Sometimes. Yeah.
When you wake up talking in your sleep and then you answer yourself before you go back to sleep. Now that's where it's getting bad. That probably saves a lot of marriages, Joe. Oh Lord. Jaws, I gotta know where you got the name from.
Jolly Matilda?
Is that what it is?
Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm asking Jaws, that one Jaws Jr.
Oh, Jaws.
I was wondering where you got that name from. That's like my nick on here is crazy because me and the guy rode the motorcycles with and fished with and kayak with is named Daryl. And I was trying to get a sign-on deal, you know, Ron and Daryl Adventures. That was supposed to be the name. Well, I couldn't get it, and I kept punching stuff in, and the only one come up that would go in was that Ron Daryl. Well, everybody thinks that's my name, but my name's Ron and his name's Daryl. But I got tired of explaining it, so I'm Ron Daryl, I guess. Oh, okay.
Yo, you're not. He said it's because my dad's jaws keep flapping all the time, and I happen to take after him on that at times.
Well, go, Sarah. You done put it up there. Well, go ahead and answer it. That's smart, man. Hello, Moon Man. Oh, Lord. I'd give you a whole list of stuff if I had to say something that I could change. I don't know. I don't really know if I'd change much. I figure if I could go back to being 18 years old, I'd have screwed up worse the second time than I did the first time. You know, we're sacked out. Boy, me and this chair gonna have to part ways. I'm just about.
Yeah, it's the chair, sure.
At least it's not bed springs. You ever notice that anytime you go to your in-laws' house to spend the night the first time, that the damn bed squeaks like hell? Every time. Damn, that must have brought the memories back. Doug, what are you turning red about? You all right, Abel?
Yeah.
Damn, we got quiet. Oh. Yeah, Sarah, you trying to start something? You got to go first. Well, I've had 3 sets of in-laws in my life, and all 3 of them got a squeaky bed. I think that's a prerequisite.
Oh no. If you're gonna squirting, tell him no. Pumpkin, no. He's sitting here with the water bottle, like watching.
You gone, Jaws. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. And y'all get ready for that trip. They going to Montana rock hunting.
Nice. With the pugs.
Do who? With the pugs, yeah.
Puppies, yeah.
Well, them puppies done got where they rule the house. You can tell that. That cute little thing. What the matter now, sir? That ain't fun. That ain't fair. Yeah, Scott, y'all have a blast. I've got some business I'm trying to get tended to before I can get out of here on my trip. I wish the hell let hurry up and get through with it. I'm ready to go. And it's cooling down enough that camping would be a hell of a lot nicer too.
Yeah.
It was nice here today.
You know what our temperature was today? It was nice here too.
Well, it's like 69 here right now. Well, that's low for Texas, at night. Do y'all get your rocks uh, off side of a mountain or where? I don't know. I've got a. There's two or three places here in Texas I haven't been before. One of them, Cap Rock Canyon, and there's another one up in there in that Palo Duro Canyon that I haven't been to. And then there's a place in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, they call the Blue Hole, that I want to go to. So that'll be a. You gonna run off on us, huh, sir? That'll be about a week and a half, maybe a 2 week trip at the most. I'm gonna make a couple light trips like that where I can take and sort of check all my gear out and make sure I got everything I need, and
Yeah.
hopefully have that Starlink in by then. So maybe I can. If I don't, I know the internet I got now on the road, I won't be able to run these live. That Starlink, I think you could. Well, Scott knows what he's collecting. That's the thing about me. The I had a friend of mine that, and he passed away now, but he was into that, the rock souls and all that business. And but he knew what he was looking at. He could see a rough rock and tell it would polish up good or what kind of rock it was. We had it's sort of like a farmer's market about 30 miles from me. And once a month they had the trade days over there. And there were people in there that had rocks and jewelry and everything in the world. Hello, Mike. And there was no guy brought some rocks up there, and a guy come in there and was looking at them, and this little guy wanted $25 for this one pretty good sized rock. And finally, he drew the guy down to $20, but that guy knew what he was looking at, and I don't remember if it was jade or what it was, but it was worth $500,000.
Oh my.
And he bought it for. The guy that sold it to him said it wasn't so bad that he bought it from me, but said he drew me down $5 before we bought the damn thing. That was a big lawsuit over that. The guy that sold it to him tried to get it back, but he couldn't get it done. But $500,000 rock. We were on my wife were and took a shortcut up. I believe it's the New Mexico Arizona border, and they've got one of the biggest copper mines in the world right there, and it belongs to the Indians, but they lease it from him. And my wife loved turquoise, and we were riding along, and there's a high fence, like a 10-foot fence, that's sectioned out, and there's a big boulder right in the middle of it. I stopped. We walked over and looked at the thing, and that boulder was like 4 foot around, and it looked like it was pure jade, and I mean turquoise. And I asked some people about it at the next place we stopped, and they said, "Yeah," said that's on Indian land, and all their contract says is that they can take copper out of there. Said they got to take that turquoise and put it back in there and bury it. And they can't tell anybody where they buried it from.
Oh
But
wow.
and ain't no telling how much turquoise was in that ball of rock.
Wow.
And they had it fenced off and had guards on it. It's pretty neat. My wife was tripping out. I always like turquoise, but I like jade too. I've got a couple of rings I had made. I never wear jewelry, but I did get those rings made when I was in Tokyo. They got jade in them. That's a neat deal over there. You walk in, take your piece of paper, and draw you a ring out like you want it, and they'll build it. Ooh, that's pretty. Now,
That's a jade, and that's a dragon.
that's pretty. Everybody was getting those star sapphire rings about when I had these done. I just didn't like them. I mean, they're pretty, but that wasn't what I wanted.
Like this. You're not going to see it in this camera, but it is a star.
Ooh, I like that. I like square cut.
I like green.
Come to think of it, I haven't even seen those rings in a long time. I guess I still got them. I'm gonna have to bring out some of those obsidian broadheads of mine up that I flint out.
Yeah.
I got one of those that's got a what they call it, tiger stripe. It's got the lines in it and that arrowhead. I made a necklace out of it. Let's see if I can find it. Put it on a gold chain. But I had to do something to it. I first got through with it, and I figured out right quick I couldn't wear it until I did something. Flint will, like obsidian, just basically a type of flint. When you chip it, it's sharper than any apple made. I mean, it's just they use it in surgery sometime where they don't want scars, and just they'll use that chip flint. I put that necklace on. If that thing turned sideways, it just cut the living crud out of you. I had to take and put it on a sander and sand the edges down where they weren't so sharp before you could even wear it. One year I took a wild hair and built an Indian flatbow, and the arrows and chipped the flint broadheads out, hunted with it, killed deer with it. But just something I wanted to try. I'm bad about doing stuff like that. Get to thinking about it and looking at it, and then I'll go do it. Hello, Sandy. How you doing tonight? We were looking. Damn, I thought you flirting with me, Doug. Right there. I know better than that. I can't. Sylvania? Sorry, I didn't see you come in. But hello. Mike, what are you so damn quiet about tonight? You missed it the other night. I had Mike and Badge both up on the same live.
Oh my gosh.
You know, they're brothers.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe that. I bet them two could have gotten plenty of trouble when they were kids. Sort of had to feel sorry for their mama and daddy.
Oh, you dropped something.
Yeah, we're here for a few more minutes. You been catnapping on us, Mike?
Mm.
Hey, you believe we've been on here an hour and a half already?
No,
I can't believe that.
I've been behaving for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe. Doug, proud of you. Well, you were behaving until we come up to the squeaky bed strings, and then you started. See, that's one story you can tell, Doug.
It wasn't squeaky bed frames, so. You know what I'm laughing about?
Yeah, that was a growl. Oh Lord. Well, I tell you what, we done made this hour and a half. Let's shut this thing down and let Ava go get some rest, and the rest of us go get some rest. I've had a rough 3 or 4 days too. I'm just I goofed off today, but I'm still catching up.
Yeah.
I'm not used to getting out in the sun and working for 12, 13 hours like I did first part of this week when it's hot. I used to do that every day and I didn't think nothing about it, but not no more. I guess I'm getting old or older. But anyway, I enjoyed it. Everybody, appreciate y'all coming up.
Yeah, thanks for having.
Been a few days since we did this. And I'll ask Doug about them bed springs private.
I know nothing.
All right. Good night, folks. Enjoy. Good night.